Your biggest financial mistake is not always buying something useless. Sometimes it is buying a dream sold with urgency, fear, and monthly EMIs. That is exactly why the Byju story matters. It was not just an edtech startup, it became a machine that monetized parental anxiety. For millions of Indian families, education is not an expense. It is the only escape plan. Byju's understood that emotion better than almost anyone. During the pandemic boom, the company exploded in scale. In 2022, Byju's reached a staggering $22 billion valuation. It bought companies, expanded globally, sponsored giant sports properties, and projected invincibility. But beneath the success story, pressure was building. Parents complained of aggressive sales tactics and debt-linked course purchases. The business model was beginning to look less like education and more like financial extraction. Then came the crash. Revenue pressure, delayed financial disclosures, auditor exits, board resignations, and investor conflict began tearing the company apart. Byju's, once India's startup crown jewel, suddenly looked dangerously fragile. In 2024, insolvency proceedings were triggered against its parent company, Think and Learn. U.S. lenders claimed they were owed around $1 billion. Employees feared unpaid salaries. Investors were fighting the founder. And the company's image collapsed faster than its valuation. This is where the story becomes even darker. Byju's had sold confidence, but it was now fighting for survival. The pivot was not a flashy new app. It was a desperate attempt to defend control, settle disputes, protect assets, and keep the company alive through courts and restructuring. But unlike classic startup comebacks, this one did not become a clean redemption arc. The legal battles dragged on into 2025 and 2026. Byju's founder later admitted the company's value had effectively collapsed. The boom was real, but the foundation was weaker than the hype, and that is the business lesson. A company can grow revenue with fear, urgency, and debt-backed selling, but it cannot build long-term trust that way. So here's the question. When a business sells hope to financially vulnerable families, where does ambition end and exploitation begin?